Hello, everyone. Cassandra Good reporting to you live this early Tuesday morning. It's a beautiful morning already. It's still dark, so the sun has not come up yet. But as you know, the early bird gets the worm. Now, what I want to talk to you about today is network marketing. And network marketing has a mojo. If you are in network marketing, you know the mojo is you. Okay, now many of us know the mojo is something. I, we watch old movies with Austin Powers or something like that. Who stole my mojo? Okay, we know that that was his magic, that was his sex appeal, or that was his attraction. And network marketing at the same thing. Now, I'm coming to you from a personal perspective because if you do not have your mojo turned on, network marketing, affiliate marketing, whatever, if you out here sharing a business is going to be crushingly difficult for you. Okay, and let me tell you what I mean by that. I'm gonna get a little up close and personal here. If you step into a business and you say, "Are you excited? The money is possible, and this, that, and other, or whatever. You love the products or whatever." I hope you do love the products and services because money cannot be the only reason that you're in that business. You have to have some kind of passion about the product or passion about the services that you provide through that product. Okay, but you have to have a mojo. And there's three different things that I go by and I tell people on a regular basis what you need to look for to keep your mojo going. And not only that, to have your business flourish. Okay? Your business is not going to flourish without your mojo. It's not going to flourish without you. You are the magic spin to that business. Let me tell you what I mean. I am seeing so many people come into a business, do a few weeks of whatever, however, they might start out the gate for a week, 2 weeks, and then they phase out. Excuses are being made. Things are happening. Let me tell you something. Life happens. Life happens. But no matter what, you are in control of that business. You have to decide whether or not there's components of that business that you can do yourself, or you have to make a conscious decision that you will delegate that to someone else. That's the only way it's going to work. You can't get into a business and just say, okay, life is happening to me, so I'm going to put that on hold. Well, guess what? Do you really think sales are going to come in on hold? Companies that we've seen for years, companies that we've grown up for years with, they're marketing every day. You're seeing advertisements all over. You're seeing coupons coming to you in the mail, in the Sunday insert, in the midweek insert. You're seeing commercials. They are being consistent with their business in their billion-dollar and multi-million-dollar businesses. What does that tell you? It tells you that they are their mojo. That's what you have to be in your business, in network marketing. You have to be your mojo. You have to be the number one component behind that particular product or service that you're sharing. You are that mojo. Now, how do you put that mojo in perspective? Well, I'm going to tell you how you do it. Number one, guys, you got to invest in yourself. If you're not willing to invest in yourself, I don't know what to tell you. You might say, Cassandra, what do you mean by investing in yourself? You don't realize that when you step into a business, you have a storefront. You have a storefront that you can present to the world in any way that you want to, any form of marketing that you can master and become successful. You want to make sure that you invest in yourself. If you have to educate yourself, I tell all my team members in any of my businesses, take 15 minutes per day in that business and learn something about that business. Make sure that you get enough education that when people call you and people they have questions and you have those answers, that you have something of substance, something of content that you can actually give to them so they can make an intelligent decision as to whether or not to join you or not in that business model. If you do not do that, how do you expect someone to even be a part of what you have going on? It's not going to work. I do this every single day, from the car, from the truck, from the house, from the hospital, from the funeral home. Yes, from the funeral home on the outside. It does not matter. I take time out for what I need. If I can't take care of that personally, I'm delegating it. I'm not missing a trick on my marketing. That is something that has to be consistently done on a regular basis. There's no way around it, guys. There's no way around it. You need to make sure you have a mentor, someone who will guide you. And not only that, when you have that mentor, you need to be coachable. You don't need to put up resistance, electric fences around yourself, that anytime somebody tries to penetrate, give you some information, you're pushing them off. What you're doing is you are pushing off your abundance. You're pushing off your ability to be able to grow, your ability to be able to increase your income several times. You want to make sure you don't do that, guys. I'm telling you, if you don't get a handle on this, it's going to be, you're going down, 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 down. Number two, you need a strategy. I see people, excuse me, I'm sorry, I had a moment. I'm sorry. I see people bounce all over the place. They want to try everything. You can't try things for 1 or 2 days, 1 week, not even a month. You have to be continuous. You have to be, each one of us have strong talents. Each one of us have strong things that we're compassionate about. And then you're compassionate about that. That is what you need to stick with. That is what you need to share on a daily basis and being consistent. Why? Because you're going to do it. You're going to do it without any resistance. You're going to do it without any wavering thought. It's going to be like it's a conditioning or it's a habit. You're going to do that on a regular basis, and you need to make sure that you have a strategy in place that you're going to be consistent with day out, day in, day out, that no matter what life brings you. And if you find that your life is so bogged down and you don't have the time to do it, guess what? You need to find somebody else to delegate it to that will do it. Okay? The third part is where I find people have the most trouble. Taking action. In this business, we take massive action. Why? Let me help you out. Let me tell you why, if you don't take massive action, that all your efforts, whatever it is that you're doing, playing tiddlywinks or whatever, is going down the toilet. I don't know if anyone has ever told you this, but I have to be straight up. I have to be honest with you. Anybody that knows me, watch my video, I shoot from the hip, I tell you like it is. But this particular video has something stirred up in me because I'm seeing it. I'm seeing a lot of it, and I'm seeing people whining and crying and all of these different things. But I also see that they're not doing what they need to do in order to reach the level of success that they want. You have to take massive action. If you can't do it personally, again, delegate somebody to do it on a consistent basis for yourself. I'm no different than anybody else. I remember times where I would actually sit my daughter down and I would talk to her and say, I can't, mommy, right now, just for a short spell, I can't take us to the movies. We can't have a movie date because I was so busy trying to make sure that I purchased first class stamps so I can get mailings out. I needed to keep going. I needed to keep taking massive action to build my business. So in the long run, that security would be there for her. This is just a short while. And she would look at me, okay, mama, okay. And in doing that, we would go to the library. And I would get free movies. Yeah, they were outdated, they were old or whatever, but I'm going to tell you something. It gave us a new look and new perspective, and I promise you, those older movies had more value and content anyway. But I'm just giving you an example. When you take massive action, it's going to be times where you're going to sacrifice, but not for long. But not for long. You will not have to sacrifice for so long, because see, back then that was snail mail. That was something different, but I did what I had to do for several months. My daughter right now is not too crazy about spaghetti. Every now and then she'll be like, oh, I have some spaghetti. But these are the types of things I would have to do to minimize. Okay, sweetie, we can't have this, but we can have this because mommy has to take massive action to build this business. But later on, you pretty much can eat whatever you want, and that's where we are. That's where we are years later, even before then, even before now. I'm at that comfortable state, but in order for you to get at that comfortable state, you have to do those three things, guys, if you want to be successful in your network marketing career. Please, I'm telling you only to encourage you to unlock those fears, throw them out, put them in the garbage, tie that bag up and dump it. And I know that's what's wrong with a lot of you. Oh, if I spend this money on this marketing, I won't be able to pay my light bill. If I spend this money on this, I won't be able to so and so. So many of you all have, how would I say? So many of you all have roadblocks in your life. I'm gonna give you an example of what these roadblocks are. Family members that worry the crap out of you, children that are pulling at your pockets, you name it, you got all kinds of stuff going on. But you have to make a conscious decision. Do you want them to pull at your pocket right now and you're broke? Or do you want to prepare yourself, set yourself up that later on they can pull at your pocket, but you have it. You're not stressing. You have it that they can help you, that you can help them. Okay, now I know this is one of those videos that you're like, wow, she's really feeling some kind of way. I am, because I see constantly how people come into this business. They come into network marketing, affiliate marketing, and they're not prepared. And I try to prepare people. I hear people all the time, well, if I mail out 100 or 200 postcards, what's going to happen? I don't know what's going to happen. I can tell you past experiences. I can give you scenarios. I can tell you other people's experiences. But everybody's experience is different. But the main thing that I've always taught and I always share is that consistency wins every time. No matter if this person got their sale in 2 weeks, or this person got their sale in 2 days, or this person got their sale in 2 hours. Everybody in my mind is blessed accordingly. You don't know what path that person is going down. That's what I like to tell people. I am a spiritual woman, I am a Christian, and I believe abundance comes to those accordingly. So whatever you have going on in your life, whatever you are connected, or however you're connected with your higher power or your universe, that's how it comes to you. And you have to believe that it is due to you. There's nothing wrong with it. There shouldn't be any guilt in that. When you're on the path and you're doing what you're supposed to do and you're doing your obedient duties and you're making conscious decisions to move forward and you're giving your best effort, there's no excuses. I'm working 20 hours over here. I'm this, that, and the other. I'm this happening. I'm that happening. Everything happening. I'm going to tell you something. In the last 3 months, I've had 3 deaths. 3 deaths. Okay? I have a very, very close friend that's going through something. I have another close friend that's going through something. But I have to, no matter what, whatever's going on, I have to make sure that my business is run continuously, because no matter what's going on, I still have to take care of my home. And I love to give. The only way I can do that is to keep doing what I need to do. So guys, that's all I wanted to say. You ever want to know, network marketing has a mojo. Issue. This is Cassandra Good. I'll speak to you later from Albany, Georgia. Have a good one.